Hey guys, and welcome back. So this is another review on another cheap part that we use a lot of. So for everyone who is new to the channel, we pretty much like cutting down costs as much as we can. So we'll buy cheap stuff, like we just brought this Ozito sandblaster. We've got the gun, we've got a paint gun, we've got a cheaper compressor, cheap welder. Like, we don't want to go spend hundreds on, well, we spend hundreds on stuff, but we don't want to go spend thousands on things if we don't have to. So pretty much the only purpose of me doing these reviews is things that I've used personally that I've had good success with, that um, you can go out and buy and you sort of have an expectation of what you're going to get. So this is the Blackridge paint gun. So it's a not a gravity fed one, even though I'm not sure if you could gravity feed it with this attachment up here. I'm not too sure, I haven't tried. So pretty much this gun, we have used it, as you can see, quite a bit. So the gun actually painted the covers on my RB20. Yes, I know it has 25 on it, and it's 25 front cover. Couldn't care less, the covers I had. So we painted the covers, and it worked well. Like, you buy these for about $50 NZ. They're pretty good. They're fully adjustable, so everything works. I know a couple of people have painted full cars with these. There are a few things that I don't like, is that the trigger sometimes plays up. Sometimes it will only blow air, sometimes it blows a bit of crap out. But really, for what I use it for, I'm not painting cars with this. I'm only painting covers. So I've got the 20 painted, I've got the Z18 cover to paint, I've got arms to paint, I've got arms to powder coat, I've got spare covers up there for the drift car to paint, I've got sumps, blocks, you name it. I just want a cheap gun that I can pick up, because realistically I don't want to use my good gun for cheap work, because at the end of the day it's only a motor. So these, they are cheap. Would I buy one? Yes. For the price, you can't go wrong. I've seen them go from about $45 up to $100, depending on what you get. Like, when I brought this one, I got extension hose and a few other bits and pieces, different gun tips which are actually inside it because we were using them. So we soaked them in thinners inside until we need them next, so they don't clog up. But yeah, these are pretty good guns. Like, for what they work on, most sizes compressors. Like the one we've got down here is only a small one. I think it's 2.5 horsepower one. The one over at my dad's is a bigger one. It's about 3.5. And we have used them on small pocket compressors. We've used them on little tiny ones, and they work fine. Like, they don't require a lot. They build enough pressure. If you have a pressure tank as well, then you're sweet. There's no issue about it. You'll get consistent pressure. Same as most things that you'll find with air-powered tools, is that the compressors don't hold a consistent PSI. They have to cycle down to cycle back up. So you do get breaks in between, but it didn't bother me too much painting the covers, because we painted the two covers, then with primer, then it had to cycle back up, so we sanded the back, and I've still got to do a bit of finishing work. They are a bit rough. And while that was happening, we prepped it. Then we went through and painted it. While that was cycling back up, we went through and primed the cover, and we just worked our way around. And it didn't seem too much of an inconvenience, and yeah. So 100% would buy one of these if you've got spare money. There are cheaper options out there, but I'd definitely go for something like this. It has multiple adjustments. It has all these different adjustments. And yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe. I'll link the product below, and have a good one.